Evening everybody, Rich here, back for part 2 of this RMS Mauretania tutorial, and today's focus is the ship's main hull, which is the black section over there on the prototype, the white line which will be incorporated, and also the beginnings, maybe, of the ship's superstructure, but the bow and stern sections of the main hull are the main focus because they're a pain in the ass to build. Right, so normally when I build a ship with a black hull, like I did with the Titanic over there, I built the hull in white and then changed it to black just for the purpose of being able to see, but because we're going to incorporate the white line into this design, I shall build it in black as per usual. So the black hull is 17 blocks high, plus a white line underneath, and some sections are going to have white blocks on top as well. So the first, from 0 to 17, are going to be 17 blocks high in black, and then the rest of them will be 16 high plus a white block on top. So that's what we're going to do. So to begin, what we're going to do is start on section 0, which I've already labelled. Remember, it's the same on both sides, so 0 is the centre, and then 1 to 22 out that way, and then 1 to 22 out that way. Right, so we'll start on the centre and add our first white block, and then we'll do up 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and there we go. That's the first section there. So that was section 0. Now on to section 1, we add another white block, and then up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like that. And there we go, that's section 1 done. Now on to section 2, I just changed my notes. Section 2. Okay, jump cut there, the server went into a seizure, so yeah, right. So now we're back on to number 2 now, right, so for number 2, we go forward 2 in white like that, so it's forward 2, and then up 3 in black, so 1, 2, 3 like that, so 2, then 3 up, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go, that's section 2 done. Now into section 3, change my notes, and this time we go up 2, so 1 block in white and then 1 in black. So it's up to, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's section 3 done. Now to section 4, let's change my notes. So section 4, we go up 2, so 1 white and then 1 black, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go, that's that one done. All the same height, that's fine. Now on to section 5, and change my notes again. So section 5, we do forward 2, so forward 2 in white like that. And then up 2 in black, so up 2. And then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3. And then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there we go. That's that one, the same height as well. Right, now on to section 7. No, section 6. Sorry. So section 6. Just change my notes. Section 6, we do 1 white block and 1 black block up like that, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3. 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're all the same height again. And back down to section 7. Section 7, we do forward 2, so 2 white forward like that, and then up 2 in black, so 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 5, 1, 2, no, hang on, that was 3, sorry, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3, so that was 3, 3, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apologies there, that was my handwriting, it looked like a 5, not a 6. Right. So that was that. So that was section 7. Now to section 8. I changed my notes again. So section 8, we do up 1 white and then 2 black. So up like that. and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 rows of 3, and then 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so it really is 7 rows of 3, but because we've got a bottom white block, it just makes that a 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, 6 like that. So that's fine. So that was section 8. On to section 9, and my voice is already dying. So section 9, we do up 2. So 1 white block, 1 black block. So that's 2 like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go, that's that section done. Now on to section number 10. Change my notes again. So section 10, we want up 2 again, so 1 white and 1 black. And then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 3 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. And that's that one. And now down to section 11. Choose my notes again. Section 11, I think it's the same again, so it's up 2, so 1 white and 1 black. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 3, so 6 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're all the same height, that's fine. Now down to section 12. Section 12, we go forward 2, so forward 2 in white like that, and then up 2 in black, so 2, and then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And that is that section done. So that was section 12. Section 13, change my notes again. So section 13, we want forward 2 in white, and then 2 in black, and 2 in black again. So it's forward 2, 2, 2 like that. And then we go up 2 like that, and then we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all the same height again, so that's that one. Now down to section 14. Change my notes again. Right, so 14 we want 2 in white again, so 2 there, and then 2 black and 2 black like that, so it's 2 forward, forward like that, and then up 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 3 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go, that's the same height again. And now down to section 15. I change my notes again. Section 15, we want forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 2 forward. So 1 in white, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 rows of 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. And then we want up 2, and then we want up 4 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go, that's the same height again. Now down to section 16. Section 16, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of 2. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. So it's 1 white and 5 black, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on, let's double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's 1 white and 6 black. Sorry. And then we go up 2, like that, and then up 3 rows of 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. and that's all the same height again, all nice and neat. Now down to section 17. So section 17 we want 9 rows of 2, so bottom one is white, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so it's 9 rows of 2, and then up 2, and then up 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And that's the same height again, so we're all nicely lined up. Now we move on to section 18, sorry, so on to 18. This is where things change a little bit because the top block is going to be white. So what we want to do is add 11 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 like that, and then we go up 2, like that, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then a white block on top like that, and that is the same height as the rest. So the black is now 1 block shorter, but we make up for it in a white block, because that's where the superstructure begins. And if you look on the prototype, the white section is just 1 block lower than the top of the hull on the bow there. So that's what that's going to be. So that was section 18. Now down to section 19, and change my notes again. So section 19, we want 13 rows of 2, so bottom white, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then up 2, and up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a white block on top, and that should be the same height, and it is, so that's fine. Alright, now down to section 20, so we're nearly at the end of this part. So at section 20 we want 15 rows of 2, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then up 2, and then 1 white block like that. So that's that section there, that's the same height as the rest, so that's fine. Now move on to section 21. Change my notes again. So section 21, we want 17 rows of 2, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, like that. And then we want up just 1, so we want just 1 up like that, and that is the single white block at the top, like so. And then for section 22 we want the same again, so 17 rows of 2 plus 1 at the top, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 1 on the top. So 17 rows of 2 plus a white block at the top, and there you go. That is all the sections done, for the bow at least, and it should look something like that. So what we're going to do now is, like on the section below on the red, we just go on the inside and we fill in the gaps. So remember, the bottom is white, but the rest is black until you get to the sections over there. So the bottom line is white there. Just fill in the white section there, like so. So you've got the first few white blocks there, and then the rest fill in with black. Fill in all the gaps, and it should all look fine when it's all done. So I'll do the first few sections like I normally do. Like so. So that's the first few sections done. We just look on the outside and you can see it's gradually taking shape, and it should look something like that. So you just keep filling in all the sections up to section number 22, and it should all be fine. I'll just show you the white section at the top here. So when you get to the white section, you just go from the white block here all the way back to the next block, and it's basically the same as the black, except you're doing it in white. So the first few sections we just fill in like so. So the white sections will all line up together like that, but just carry on with the black and the white below. So I should do a jump cut while I fill that in, and I shall return in just a moment. So back in a sec. Okay, back again. Now I've filled in all the gaps in the hull, and now the bow of the ship should look something like this. Not perfect, but you know, it's better than what I've been done previously. So we've got the white line at the bottom, and then the beginnings of the white at the back end here. You can see where it all attaches like that, so that's all fine. Before we move on though, I'm going to add a couple of extra blocks to the top, or not a couple of blocks, but each section we're going to add a few more blocks where they connect. So these are connecting blocks basically, so when you come to add the handrail on top, it will all sit flush rather than weird. So what we're going to do is go from the centre and add a block there like that. It's basically just a connecting block between each section, only on the top, so you don't need to worry about anything below, but just add connecting blocks at the top, so when we add the deck and the handrails it will look a bit more neater rather than sort of a mishmash of colours. So just add a few blocks, or add a single block to each section to connect the two together, and it should all look fine. So same with the white one there, add a white block there, and there, and there. These ones are not quite as important, but although saying that they probably are. No, don't matter. Alright, and then up to the last one there. So there we go, that's all the blocks connected, or connecting blocks at the top of the hull. So that is the front end done. Right, so what we're going to do now is head down to the back end and work out how the hell I'm supposed to do this, because I've written all this down and this could go one of many ways, so bear with me on this one. So we're going to add the stern now. Now the stern is 13 blocks high, whereas the bow was 17 blocks high, so we've got a difference in height. As you can see, the stern there, it sort of drops down in height. So you've got the bow up there, and it drops in height for the open promenade there, and it drops down another block there for the stern. So the stern is 4 blocks lower than the bow, so may make things a little bit easier. So what we're going to do, we're going to start working backwards. So we're going to start from section 22, which is the outside, and then work round to section 0, which is the centre. So we're working backwards basically. Now remember the white line at the bottom, so we're going to add that first. So what we're going to do is start from section 22. We're going to add a row of 5 back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go in black 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, hang on, 1, 2, damn it, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then 2 again, like that. And then we want 4 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, so it's 4 rows of 3, and then a row of 4 at the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the first section of building up. And now what we'll do is go on the inside of that row of 6 at the top, and we're going to start building the top curve of the hull. So we'll start from this point here, and we're going to build, hang on, just change my notes, so let's just add a row of 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we start from that inside of the 6, so we add a 10, and then 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 10 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then another 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 rows of 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4 rows of 2, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and then we build 2 inwards, so we go 2 like that, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 block, and then a coloured centre block. So there we go, I'll put a white block there to mark the centre like that, and there we go, that is directly above the centre line, and that is the top curve of the stern, and it should look something like that. So that is up to the centre line, and I'm just going to make sure this is 13 blocks high, so just double check it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, that's fine. So that's 13 with the white line included. So we go to section 21 next. And I just changed my notes. So section 21, we want 5 in white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 5 in black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So that is that row inside like that. And then we go on the inside of that row of 4, and I'll change my notes. And then what we want to do is add a row of 10. So on the inside we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 2 rows of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just double check that because I may have lagged a bit there, so that's, yep, that's 10, so that's fine. So after that 10 we want 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll just double check that because it lagged again, so that was 9, that's fine. And then we want 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, 2, and then 2 inwards like that, and then 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, like that, and then 1, and then the coloured block again underneath like that, marking the centre. So there we go, that is the second row down, and it should look something like that. So that's 2 rows done. Now we move on to section 20. So to say this is a bit awkward, but it's not more awkward than I thought. So section 20, we want a row of 5 in white, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we want a row of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like so, and then go on the inside, change my notes again as well. So on the inside of that top row of 3 we want a row of 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we want 2 rows of 11, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, so it was 2 11s, and then we want 2 rows of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then an 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 7s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2, and then 2 inwards that way, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then the coloured block, like that. There we go, that is the third row down. So the curve is taking shape, and it will end up looking like that, I promise. Here, so that's, that's that one done. So that was section 20, so now we move on to section 19, which is this one here. So section 19, to change my notes. So section 19, we want a row of 4 in white, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a black 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like so, and then on the inside, from that top row of 2, to change my notes, we want 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 2 rows of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then an 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 2 rows of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 rows of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then a row of 2. So 2 like that. And then we move 2 inwards, 2 that way. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 1. And then the coloured block like that. So I'll just mark, remember the coloured block is there just to mark the centre, so you don't have to do that, but I'll do that anyway. So that's that section done. So that's 4 sections down of the curvy bit. So now we move on to section 18. So I changed my notes again. So section 18, we want a row of 4 in white. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hang on. Want 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting ahead of myself there. So it's 4. And then we want 3 rows of 3, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so 2 and 2, and then up 2, like that, and then up 2 again, and then 1, like that. So it's sort of, it straightens up and then curves out again, so that's that one. So at the top of that row, that single block of 1, just change my notes again. So from that 1 we want to build 2 rows of 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3 rows of 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then an 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then another 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then we want 2 in, so 2 that way, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then the colour block like that. So, hang on, that's not right, is it? Bear with me on this one. Alright, so I'm just going to cut back a few here, so I'll get rid of the inner bits. So it was 7, 7, then it was a 5, and then it was a 3, so it was 7, 7, 5, 3, 3, 3, so it's maybe 3, 3, 3, so it's 5, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 again, 1, 2, 3, so it's my mistake. And then we go 2 in, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then the colour block. Right, there we go. So that was my mistake there, apologise. So there we go. So it was meant to be 3 rows of 3, not 1. Right, so there we go. So that was section 18. So now we move on to section 17. So down to number 17 we come. Down to here. So section 17, we want a row of 3 in white, so 1, 2, 3, and then a row of 3 in black, 1, 2, 3. And then we want 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then up 2, like that, and then 1, like that. And then what we do, go on the inside, and then we'll start building the curve again. So I'll just change my notes. So we want to build 6, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 2 rows of 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then an 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a row of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a row of 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's double check this next. So that was 5, yep, 3, and then we want 3 rows of 2, so 2, 2, and 2, and then 2 in, and then 1 plus a colour block there like that. So that's the next row down, and they all line up. And you can see the curve is getting more flatter at the bottom there. So that is that one. So now we move on to section 16. Section 16, just change my notes again. So for section 16 we want a row of 4 white, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3 rows of 2, so we want 2, 2 and 2, and then up 2, and then up 2 again, and then that's it. So then on the inside of there we want to add, just change my notes, hang on, we want to add 2 rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 rows of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then an 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 2 rows of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 rows of 2, so we want 2 and 2, and then we want 2 inwards, and then 1 plus the coloured block, and there we go, that's the next row down, and they all line up like that. So that is that section there. Right, so now we move on to section 15, and hopefully things will get a bit easier after this. So down to section 15, change my notes, bear with me. So section 15 we want a bottom row of 2, so white 2 there, and then a black 2 like so, and then up 2 like that, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 like that. And then on the inside we want, just change my notes, bear with me, on the inside we want 2 rows of 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like so, so 5, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I just double check that because it lagged a second. So that is 6, that's fine. And after that 6 we want 2 rows of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 rows of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, and then a row of 2, and then 2 in, 2 that way, and then 1, and then the coloured block there like that. So there we go, that is that section done. So they're all lined up there, and the curve is going down quite nicely. So hopefully that's the last of the curvy bits. So we're going to go down now to section 14, and I'm going to change the page on my notes because this is where things get a bit easier. Yep, so what we do now is on section 14, bear with me. So on section 14 we want 2 white, so a row of 2 in white, and then a row of 2 in black, so 2 like that, and then up 2, and then up 2 like that, and that's it. Section 13, it's the same again, so we want a white 2 and then a black 2, and then up 2 and then up 2 like that. So there we go, that's that one. And then section 12, change my notes again, so section 12 we want a white row of 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then up 2, and then up 2 again like that. And then on to section 11 we want back 3 or white 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, and then up 2 and up 2 again like that. So then we go down to section 10. We want a white row of 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2. No, hang on, wrong. So it's a white row of 4 like that, and then up 2 like that in black, and then up 2 again, and then up 2 again, and then 1 like that. Apologies there. Right, so that was that one. Just change my notes again. So now we're on to section 9. So on to section 9 we want flat 3 in white, so 1, 2, 3 like that, and then up 2, and up 2, and up 2, and 1 like that. So it's up 2, 2, 2, and 1. Now on to section 8 we want a white 2, sorry, so 2, and then black 2 2 2 2 2 2, and then 1, like that. Now into section 7, change my notes again. So section 7 we want a white 2, and then hang on, screwed up here. Section 8. So go back to section 8. So remove section down. So remove section 8. This is where I screwed up. Sorry. So section 8, you want 2 up. So 1 white, 1 black, like that. So it's 2 up, and then 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, 1. Right. So that was my fault. So there we go. So that was section 8. I didn't read my writing there. So that was that. So section 8 like that, and then section 7. We do the same again, I think. So it's 1 white, 1 black, and then 2 up, 2 up, 2 up, and then 1. Right, so there we go. That was section 7. Section 6, we want 1 white and 1 black, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 and 1, like that. So that's section that's that one. Section 6. Whew. Right, now to section 5. Change my notes again. So section 5, we want straight up 5. So we want 1 white and then 4 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 block, like that. So it's up 5 and 1. Section 4 is up 1 white block and then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So it's straight up. No mess in there. Then on to section 3. Bear with me on this one. Section 3, we want up 3. So 1 white and 2 black. And then behind, instead of building forward, we're building backwards, or whichever way you're facing. We're facing, build it bow, towards the bow. So it's up 3 there, and then up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we're curving backwards again. I don't think we needed that block there, so hang on, let's double check this. So it was up 3, and basically that, so it's 3, 3, like that, okay. And then on to section 2. Yeah, section 2, we go from, not this end block, we go 1 back, I think. I'll just double check it actually, because I wanted to make sure. Oh no, I think we're fine. So what we'll do, go back to section 2. And what we do, we'd add 1 white block. So on the section 2, we add a white block like that. And then we go up 3, so add another white block there, and then go up 2, and then 2, or 3, 1, 2, 3, like that, 3, like that, there we go. So that's that design. So that's section 2. Now to section 1, we leave a single block gap, so leave 1 red block and go 1 forward of that, so it's there. Then we add 2 up, so 1 white, 1 black, so 2 up, and then 3 up, 1, 2, 3, and then 2, 1, 2, like that. So it's a curve like that. And under section 0, I think it's a 1 block gap. No, it's on the back here, so 1 white block like that. No, I'm gonna double check this. I don't want to screw this up, so it's. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's just a diagonal up. So it's white 2. So it's a white 2 there like that, and then it's black 2, black 2, black 2, and black 2 like that, up to the centre like that. So that is the centre of the stern like that. So that is that section done. And in theory, and I do mean in theory, it should all look something like that. And apologies for any fuck ups along the way, and I do apologise for swearing then, because you may need a bleep machine. But yeah, that is the stern pretty much done. So what we're going to do now is go on the inside and fill in all the gaps. So just add black blocks where we need to, and one there, and there, and there. Pardon me. I'll leave the white blocks on the centre line there until I flipped it over, and then I can change it just to mark the centre line. Okay. So that's that, and then what we do on the inside, it's like on the bow, just add the white blocks. All the black blocks, white blocks at the bottom, black at the top. And I just fell off. And add the white ones at the bottom. And then fill in the gaps with black. Like I say, I do apologise for anything that's screwed up along the way, but believe me, screw-ups are part of life, and I've made plenty of them. And don't start leaving shitty comments saying, "Oh, I can't do it because you fucked up." It's not my fault. Well, it is my fault, but I have apologised in advance, so that's covering myself. But we'll just fill in these first few sections. So there we go, that's the first few filled in. I'll just go around. I will fill in this gap here as well in a minute, but we'll go on the other side, and it should look something like that. Just remember they got the gap in there, but each section filled in, it will look fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick jump cut while I fill in the rest, and then we'll move on to the next bit. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. Now I've filled in all the gaps in the stern, and now it should look something like this, or except that gap there, but the stern is all intact, and it's not too bad. Still got the white lines on, or the white blocks on the centre there, but we'll worry about that later on. First of all, I'm just going to go on the inside and fill in this gap separating the top section with the bottom. So just use a few blocks to fill all this in. Now we'll remember, if you're going to be building this ship using this tutorial and you want to make a video or a downloadable project, then don't forget to credit me for it, because I spend a lot of time designing these and making the videos. But there we go, and there you go, that is that section all filled in, and that's that. So what we're going to do now is join front to back. Now remember that the front section is a few blocks lower, so before we fill in the side, what we're going to do is add the white line, go from front to back, or back to front, whichever. So we're going to add some pillars in the sidewall first. So what we're going to do is add the white line all the way down to the front. So I'm going from back to front, remember. We're going to add the top of the hull, so we're going to add some pillars as well in a minute, but we're going to add the top line of the hull where it starts to dip down. So there's the white line added, like so, and then we're going to go to the top of the back end of the front. So the front section is here, and we've got the back end section here. So what we're going to do is, from this top line of 2 black blocks, what we're going to do is build back 39 blocks. So we go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So it's 39 like that, so I'll just measure that. So from there to the back of the 2, so to there, so that's 39, and it will be 30, or 41 if you include the 2 blocks that were there before, but it's 39 nonetheless. So it's 39 back, and then what we do, we build down 3, so at the end of the 39 we go down 1, 2, 3 like that, and then what we want to do is build a line which is 159 blocks long. So I'm going to add the first block and then measure it as I go along. So I'll build it freehand and then measure it, so it should be 159 blocks long, so 159 it should be when we get to the end, and it should overlap some of the stern we have already. So just build the line all the way along. So how far is that? That is 88, so a bit further. So how far is that? That's 136. And that is 150, so 151, 152, 153, 154, 156, 157, 158, 159. So we overhang by 1 block. And I'll double check that and make sure that's right. So we should overhang hopefully by a single block. Not sure actually. I'll measure it anyway, so I'll remeasure it. I'll measure the 39 as well first while I'm here. So I'll go over to the section we have. So where are we? We're going to measure from that one to where it dips down. So we go up to here. So that's 39, and then we go down 3. And go from this block here, and that should be 159 in theory. So I'll just go up to so that's 152, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it overhangs by 2 on this one, but 1 on this one. So not a big issue, but I'll add another block if I want to. So it overhangs by 1, but I'll make it 2. So we'll add like that. So make it 1, 60 really. So it's like that, and then on the inside of that you want to add 9, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so that overhangs by 1 block. And on the inside of that you want to add 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so. And that's basically just it, because the rest of the stern from that point would be handrails all the way around, and that will be that. So we'll just quickly look around, make sure each section of the stern is all lined up and is fine. Yep, that's fine. And that is that section there. So everything underneath now, everything from this line we just built down to the white line can be filled in with black now, so we'll just fill that in. I use freehand for a few bits and then welded it for the rest. But apologise for all the confusion and things, but when you got something as complex as this, it really does drag you down a bit. So I just welded it for a few bits. So set to 251 15. There, and that is down to the white line. So I just build all the way down to the front end now. Down to this end row of 2 at the bottom, to there. There we go. And I'll fill in that gap there in a second. I'll just fill in the front half first. So that's that section, then just fill in this last section here up to where the hull dips down to there, like so. And there we go, that's the hull all filled in, or at least on one side. So you've got the front half and then the back half over there. You can see it does drop down a little bit, but that's not a problem. So what we're going to do now is add some pillars. So what we're going to do is go to where the hull dips down at the biggest point, which is here, and we're going to leave a 4 block gap, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we add a pillar on the 5th block. So a 2 block pillar like that, so it's a 4 block gap plus a 2 pillar there. And then every pillar afterwards, which there will be 20 in total, so this is number 1, and you want to build another 19, so the rest of them are going to have a 5 block gap. So I'm just going to go over and measure that to make sure, because I've not written it down. So the first pillar is a 4 block, and then the next pillars are a 6 block, sorry, so it's a 6 block gap. Apologies there. Yeah, things aren't going too well, so I'm going to add a pillar every 6th block, or every 7th block. So that's number 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's that one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, that one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, there, 2, 3, 4, 5, hang on, 3, 4, 5, 6, there, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there, 2, 4, 5, 6, there. So how many pillars is that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I think I may have screwed up, so I'm just going to measure between each pillar. So that's, yep, I have screwed up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a jump cut when I do this, because all I need to do is just add the pillars. So I shall do this and come back when I've done it. So back in a moment. Okay, back again. Right, I've fixed all my screw ups. So that's 17 pillars in place so far. So that's all spread out evenly. So I just want to add the next 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a pillar, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a pillar, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a pillar. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 20 pillars. Right, so there we go, that's the 20 pillars, and I can get rid of my spacers. So that's what I was trying to explain. So we've got the 20 pillars in place. And it shouldn't look too bad. So what we're going to do is go back to the first pillar on the side here, so back up to the front one, and then on top of each pillar, or from the to the hull here, just build a line of blocks along the top of all the pillars, all the way to the last one, so from across all 20 pillars. So excuse me. So front to back, all the way along, or yeah, front to back, all the way to the last pillar. Nearly there. And a couple more. And oh, one more. Is that it? Yep, that's it. So there we go. That's all 20 pillars covered now. So you've got a line across the top of all the pillars. Remember, the pillars are 2 blocks high. In case I didn't explain that, but there you go. That's the pillars all added there. So there we go. That is the hull and that first portion of Superstructure done. And it should look something like this on the inside. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a copy, paste and flip to the other side, or copy, flip then paste, and we'll move on again. So I'll just fly down to the back end and then I'll just do a copy, flip and then the paste, like I said. So copy from down here, so copy from there and then down to the front end, and that would be the hull pretty much done. You've got to add the deck first though, but I'll worry about that in a minute. Like I said, apologies for all the things that I've screwed up, and at least we got through it so far. So fly down to the front end, copy to the nose, then we do copy and then flip to the right and then paste, and hopefully it will work. And there we go, that's the side all added there. So that's 2 sides of the hull done, signs and all. So all the signs copied as well, and there we go. So that is 2 sides of the hull done. Got the windows there as well, and it shouldn't look too bad. So now we've got the full hull complete, plus a bit of superstructure. So I'll just go down to the back end now and remove those white blocks which are not needed anymore. I'll keep the top one, but the ones underneath I'll just replace with black. So replace the black, replace with black, replace with black, same there, same there, same there, and same there. There we go, that's the centre line all covered, and on the inside your hull should look something like that. Looks quite smart, doesn't it? And then we go underneath, make sure everything's lined up as well, no reason why it shouldn't be. And there we go, so that's the hull of the Mauretania done. And that's that. So one more job to do before we, well, 2 more jobs really, is to add the deck. So what we're going to do is go to the tip of the sterns at the back end of the ship, and from the top of the hull on the stern, so from the back, very tip end, we add the deck. So this will go all the way forward, so I'll fill in the first few sections of it. So basically the hull, or the deck, will go in from this level all the way forward to the tip of the bow. Remember, the deck, although it's the top of the hull on the stern, it won't be when it gets to the back, so don't worry if it does look a bit weird, but we'll just build this deck all the way forward, and then that will be that. So I use the fill tool for this because I can cheat. So let's just stand here, we use fill wood by 300, and this is what usually takes the time, so bear with me. Oh, there we go, there's the deck added, and should look something like that. So there we go, that's the first half done anyway. So you can see the deck is stern level, and then where the hull changes in height, it is on the inside, and these windows are now at deck height as well. So if you go down, if you're on the deck, you can look out without falling out. So that's that. So that's that area. So we just fly forward and make sure the deck is all added at the front end, which I don't think it is. No, it's not. So I've got to fill in a bit more decking. So just go to there and use the fill tool again. So this may take a while. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's that half of the deck done. So there we go. That's all the way forward, and it should all look something like that. So that's that deck all added, and it's one of those real pain in the ass jobs you got to do, which is, you know, doing that freehand. But when it's done, it's fine. And then when we, in the next part, when we come to add the main deck, it will be along the top of the hull here. So the deck will go there, and you'll have a 4-block gap inside. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got plenty of head height inside here. So that'll be a 4-block gap, but we'll worry about that another day. So that is pretty much it for today. One more job to do before I go is just to go to the back end of those pillars and just build across, join the two sides together, because this would be sort of the end of the forward superstructure. So remember, the ship is sort of separated into two sections. You've got the forward main superstructure, and then you've got the aft deck house there. So this is sort of a separating issue, or not an issue, but a separating wall. So we'll go to the left hand side on the pillars here, and we're going to build in 5. So the top of the end pillar in this corner here, we're going to build in 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then curving backwards we build 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2, and then 2 again, like so. So you're curving inwards like that, and then you want 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, plus a centre block for the coloured centre block to mark the centre. And then I'll do the same the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in, and then 3, and then 2 and 2, and then 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And there we go, that's that section there. So that is the end of what will be the main superstructure, the back end of it anyway. And then we shall go on from there. So don't bother adding any decks to this area, because the deck will be 1 block higher than the area suggests, so don't go ahead and get ahead of yourself. But we've got some inside walls to build in there as well, so we'll worry about that when we get to it. But that is it for today. That's part 2 done. So part 3 will be the beginnings of the ship superstructure proper, as well as the forecastle deck and inside walls as well. So still plenty to go. And for those of you wondering what those ships are, remember that is Titanic, Titanic, and Titanic painted white. So that's what those 3 ships are. If you want to know where the Queen Mary is, she's over there behind that mist, just behind the main Mauretania over there. Anyway, that's that for part 2. Like I said, part 3 will be the forecastle and the main superstructure, and that will be that. So that's pretty much it for today. So this is Rich signing off, logging off and disappearing, and I shall return in part 3. So bye for now.